Thinking about buying a home and you're not quite sure where you're going to get the down payment money or the closing cost money? I have a solution for you. You're going to want to hear this. In today's market, you can make the uncertain certain because it's never about if it's the right time, it's always about when is the right time. Whether you're selling a home or buying a home, you need the knowledge agent to communicate the information that helps you make the right decision now. Welcome to the Market Madness with the closer, Walter Davis. Welcome back to Market Madness. Of course, I'm your host, the closer, also known as Walter Davis with the Walter Davis Real Estate Group. And today I wanted to talk to you about, coming up with money for down payment and closing costs. Many people out there don't have the solution or have the reserves where they've saved up 20% or 30% in down payment money that they can use towards buying a home. So a lot of people, many people that I've come across over the years were disgruntled or more or less, how can I put it? They weren't ready is what they kind of came to buy a home because they didn't know how they'd get the money in order to buy a home. So they continued to rent and waste their money there. So I got a couple programs that we have right here in Houston that can help you out. I'm going to go through them separately. Today, I'm going to go over the HAP program. That's that's the Houston Community Development Department's Home Buyer Assistance Program, also known as HAP. So I got all my notes here. The great thing about this program is this program can give you up to $30,000 to use toward purchasing your new home. So let's hit some of the bullet points. First off, it's eligible for anybody that has low to moderate income. The funds can be used for down payment, closing costs, or just dropping the principal down. Great options. Here are some of your qualifications. You must be a U.S. citizen. Of course, you must be a permanent resident alien as well. So either one, as long as you're one of the two, you'd qualify for this program. You must obtain a fixed mortgage. They will not give you the assistance money on an adjustable rate mortgage. And you shouldn't be getting an adjustable rate mortgage anyway if you plan on living in the house for the next 10 to 20 years. Your combined family income must be at or below what the chart is. There's a chart that kind of lays it out. I have this information right here on my laptop. Let me pull it over here real quick, and I'm gonna just go over a couple of the quick numbers while we're sitting here. Is if you have a household size of 1, you can make up to $44,150. If you have a household size of 5, you can make up to $68,100 a year. And then a household size of 8, you can make up to $83,250. So that's an example of some of those. If you want to find more information out in regards to that chart, you can go to the website. Stay tuned. I'll give you the website right at the end of this video so that you can go right to it, look where you are, and go from there. The income, let's talk about what the income includes. Because many of you out there are wondering, well, what's included in my income? What's included in your income, of course, is your employment, any child support payments, any recurring gifts, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So anything that you bring in that you count as income is going to be used to determine that number. Finally, if you're below or at the 80% area median income. Now, this is why it's important to have a real estate agent and a mortgage person working with you hand in hand in this process, because some of these terms you've never heard before. So the area median income is where this program kind of falls into place, and every program's a little different. So you got to make sure you're looking at the fine tuning to make sure you qualify. The home must be, in this particular program, it must be in the property tax jurisdiction of the city of Houston. So if you're buying in the city of Houston, this program potentially could work for you. It must be a single family, a duplex, a triplex, or a if you're thinking about buying a home. It could also be an attached townhome or a condo. One of the criteria that you must have in this whole program, and I know I'm kind of moving fast, all of this is on the website, but I wanted to kind of give you some bullet points. You got to take an 8-hour home buyer education class, and that must be done through a HUD approved agency that will basically make sure that the class is correct and showing you basically a breakdown of how to buy a home. And you must live in this home for at least 5 years, and it must be your principal residence. So if you live in the house for 5 years and it's your principal residence, you don't have to pay the grant back, which is nice. That makes it free money. Some of the last things, again, this is where we get into some of the technical sides of it. Your back end ratio must be at least 45% or less. That's where you really want to talk to your mortgage lender. We'd help in structuring that and seeing where you are before we even apply for the program. And the property must pass an environmental and an inspection review, which is very important as well. Lastly, the borrower or the person that's buying a home, you can't be delinquent on any student loans, any federal or state or local taxes that are assigned to you as well. So for more information, of course, you can go to the website. The website here for this particular program, if you typed in the subject line, Home Buyer Assistance Program or HAP, or you can go to HoustonTX.gov/housing/HAP, H-A-P. And then, of course, if you have more information or you really want to find out, kind of get this process going, you've been renting, or maybe you're just considering doing it and you want to know a little bit more of what you can take advantage of, you can always reach me. You can reach me at 832-257-9083, or you can email me at walterbdavis@kw.com. I'd love to talk to you and really explain some of these programs and find out what works for you. This is one of the 3 programs I'm going to go over that gives down payment grants. Stay tuned for my other 2 videos, which will talk about the Seth grant, and it'll talk about T-Shack, which are in different areas of Houston. So I'm glad you were here today. I look forward to talking to you. Feel free to put some comments down there, subscribe, and share, because maybe you know somebody that maybe you don't know is thinking about buying a home, but they need the money or they need some assistance in getting that process started. Glad you're here. Stay safe, stay healthy, and God bless. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye now.